That was actually the first song they presented for me. These guys are very, very clever and very gifted. So it was like a ready record. There was a girl singing, so it was a demo. And a very good singer, a Swedish singer called Janet Leon. And I thought it was very, very charming. So I said, why do you want me to do this? It already sounds fantastic with this girl. But then I thought, well, I have to do it in my way. And I know that I'm not good in everything, but I think I'm very good in interpret music and lyrics. And so because I sort of go into a bubble and just be there. And I wanted Jörgen to explain carefully what he meant with the lyrics, and so I really could go into the song and really be there and try to give everything I have inside for this story. That's the way I work in the studio. I can't do anything very fast or rushy, so I just have to be very relaxed. And I can be nervous for a lot of things, but not to sing in the studio, because I love this feeling of create new material and to give my version of it.
Soul searching, heartbroken.
And that's the first single coming out. So it's a really good song as well, and I think the whole album is very strong. It's not one weak song, I think.
The beach is a lonely place this time of year. The mongers and the tourists and the children.
Oh, yes, I wouldn't change a thing. Actually, I would not change a thing. I'm super happy.
Careless hands, reckless heart tore me from the ground. I followed you like a river follows the sea.
Yeah, that was a bit not difficult to do, but really a story to tell.
I can't believe it's really you.
You still look the way you used to.
We knew it was going to be a duet, and Jörgen knew him because they had been writing songs together. So he said that I will ask Gary if he wants to come here and we'll write a song for the two of you. And I didn't meet him because I was on holiday when he was here and recorded that. But then when I heard it, I thought that, oh, I have to match this wonderful voice and sing it in the way he sings it, and to meet him on the same level. So, and you don't know if the voices is good together, but I think they really are.
If I could leave one thing behind, let it touch the hearts of others, make a difference in your time. If I could give what you gave me.
You know, Jörgen is writing together with a lot of different people around the world. Funny thing is that Carol Beijer-Sager was a favorite of mine as well, so I had a CD of her. So he said, I'm going to the States and I'm going to write a song with her. And that was a really nice song as well to do.
When we came towards the end of the album, I knew there was something sort of missing on the album. I wasn't sure what it was, and I sort of placed that back there and in my mind. And again, I had this sometimes, you know, when I dream things, I dreamt that Agnetha was writing songs with another guy, a famous Swedish artist, and which she actually had a duet with before, a guy named Ola Håkansson from the Secret Service band in the 80s. Well, anyway, I wasn't very happy about that collaboration in my dream because I wanted to write songs with her. I don't understand where we were. Then I noticed there was a bar and there was this guy and he was waving at me, this guy. And I said, "What? Who is that guy over there?" So he was like waving and waving. He's like pointed at himself, you know. And then I noticed, he said, "Don't forget about us." And then I got it. It was a little gay guy. I'm sorry, I don't know what bar it was in. But it was a guy. I knew we don't have the anthem on the record. We don't have the gay anthem on the... And she's such an icon in the whole gay world. And, you know, I just realized that, oh my God, Dancing Queen, you know, we have to have something like that. But I also realized that maybe this is a hard sell, you know. I have to talk to Agnetha about this because it's quite close to ABBA, and when we discussed about making this record, we wanted to make the record that was, as I said before, you know, the continuum of her solo career before ABBA. So I kind of planted little seeds, and you know, can we do this? Maybe, what do you think about having something that moves a little? And she thought, oh, that sounds good. Maybe, yeah, we should try that. Blah blah blah. You know. But once I've made the demo, and I was really scared, you know, when we went out there to play the record, and we just blasted the stereo a little bit more, and I just saw her. She got going, and she, wee, you know, that whole smile. So I knew I'd made the right choice.
Time means nothing here. We let the past, the future disappear inside this moment.
Yeah, that's true. I really love it. It's a special song that has a special mood, and it was very nice to sing it because it's a type of song I haven't been singing before. It's not a jazz song, but it's something more like a charade song or something like that. And I think it came out very well.
Are you picking up my signals again? Back on your radio. I'm sending you a message.
All she has to do is to sound like she once did, you know. She's very well preserved. Her voice hasn't been, you know, in too many smoky environments, singing, you know, for people and you know, too much drinking or whatever. It's just been very well preserved.
I knew I had to leave that day. I couldn't take it anymore.
I wrote it actually because they said that maybe you should write one song, and I say, I would love to do that and see if it works. So I sat down, and it took a couple of days, and I have a very special way of composing, so I actually make up some kinds of language that doesn't exist. So I thought it was like in French language I did it. And then I presented it for Jörgen and Pete and said, do you think we can use this? Or I have another one, because I wrote two. And then they said, we stick to the first one, and this is going to be very, very nice. And then he had this idea of, it shall be like the girl or me talks in the telephone, in the verses, and then it opens up.